I'm doing that thing where I get shy again whenever I like don't stream for a while and then I come back. Hi. Hello. It's me, your second-rate hero, your #1 wanting VTuber, and recently returned from Offkai, California. It's me, Liar. Hi. How are you? How are you doing today? Hi. Let me say hello to everyone as I am wont to do. Pretend you didn't see that part. Hello. I'm waiting to see who did the lurker login. Wait 1 second. Hi, me. Hi, Chi. Hi, Spears. Hi, KJX. Hi, Simon. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for stopping by. It's been a while. How was your weekend and week and general whole thing? It has kind of been over a week since I last streamed, huh? That's kind of awkward. My bad. I promise it was worth it because I was busy traveling and surviving the travels. You're so right. I forgot to turn on my power up and redeems. Let me fix that for you. Oh, it's because say hi to me is not available. Okay, now you guys can say hi to me. And then you have this one now, and you can have this one, you can have this one, and I guess you can have this one if you want. Yeah, that's all you really need, to be honest. Oh my gosh, hi KHX. Oh my gosh, hi Eggy. I see, we're doing all these. You know what, it's fine, you guys can get it all out at the front. Oh my gosh, hi Chomp. Fight any horrors? Oh gosh, did I? But you guys didn't tell me how your week was. You didn't tell me first. So I want to know how you guys are first before I tell you. Because it's been a while and I don't get to talk to you guys for a while. So I want to know how you're doing. Are you guys happy? I know Chomp is tired. Because Chomp was also, not to spoil the surprise, Chomp was also at Offkai. Whew, where do I even begin? Well, I did prepare photos for you. I'm gonna do something really unfortunate, guys. I have to do something I usually don't like to do when it comes to streaming. Today, I have to be a React Andy. But not the usual React Andy. I promise there's nothing, like, I'm not gonna stare at videos blankly and not do anything and be like, ha 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 ha, that's funny. Well, I might, because I'm not really good at React Andy content. But I have prepared a selection of bookmarks from my Twitter of things that happened at Offkai, and I wish to share with you because, while I am not showing you videos today, I will be working on a vlog. So you won't see that until 2028, but when it comes out, you'll be able to see more of what I've been doing and up to. Oh my gosh, hello Player 2, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Thank you for the 30 months. Oh my gosh, hi Spears. What did you say? KHX said, my week has been up and down. You threw up? Oh no! I hope you feel better now. Wait, when? Okay, it started Saturday, Monday. Okay, well you have time to have it recovered. Do you know if it's, is it the evil lettuce egg epidemic? Is that what it was? I hope you feel better. Sorry that that happened. I can also just move you guys over here. That's the easier way to read you guys. No? Okay, well, if you know what caused it, that's always good, but I hope you're, I don't know if the no is you're not feeling better or, okay, just normal sickness, okay. I'm sorry. I know how awful that is because when we went to Offkai, funnily enough, I also got a little sick. Oopsie, it always happens to me. Something has to go wrong every trip. So I got sick. You're also sick? Why are you all sick? Stop being sick. I'm sick of it. We can't all be sick at the same time. We have to take turns. There's only one person at a time allowed. Oh, you saw a new movie? Oh, you needed a movie recommendation. I can't help you with that. Been sick for 2 weeks? You're sick too, Eggy? Is Lyric sick? Are you guys okay? My sickness is very specific. Like, mine was in and out, like, 1 and 2 moments, but I don't know what happened to you guys. Get well soon. I guess the F rank luck affects you guys too. My bad. I guess you guys have to leave and never come back. That way you never get sick again. I guess that's how it's gotta be, guys. Sorry. Going to conventions is a great way for a whole community to get sick at once. Yeah! Except only me and Chop went. And even then, I didn't get con crud, knock on wood. I've not gotten sick yet. I was feeling ill on the way there, but after Friday, I felt a lot better. But I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty alright. Knock on wood, it stays that way. Anyway, you want to see some photos? Because otherwise I'm gonna have no, like, I'm just gonna yap for, like, no rhyme or reason. I want there to be some structure to this. Maybe it was the healing powers of Densetsu. Oh my gosh, hi, Fortune, who I've definitely never seen in my life before. Literally. Didn't get sick from the con, from before. Ah, so everyone was getting sick before Offkai. Okay, so we all brought the con crud to Offkai. Got it. Started as a non-stop runny nose. Oh no. Okay, well at least it's just cough now. I hope your throat's feeling okay. Gone from my home for like 2 months, got back in immediate alert. I know that feeling. It sucks when your body gets accustomed to something, and then you come back to the other thing you were accustomed to, and it all falls apart. I love when that happens. It definitely hasn't happened to me before. Got sick on the plane. What is wrong with you guys? It's because of con crud. But guys, we're getting to the last month of summer. We need to stay calm. Stop. Why are you losing your voice? I'm saying this like you have any control over it. Did you scream too much at the Offkai? Okay, well, I'm happy to report that you guys took all my sickness from me, so thank you at least for that. I appreciate it. I hope you guys get well soon. There was a lot of people. I was worried I would get sick, and to be honest, there was a point where, I don't know if it was on the plane or like the first day back, my throat was feeling kind of weird, but I feel okay now. It was kind of like a one moment thing. I don't know if it was like, I was just getting tired from talking to people or something. I don't know, but I'm okay now. I hope I am. I don't want to get anyone sick. Something like a cough wheeze. The second I start laughing, I blow up. I do that too, actually, though. Okay, that makes it sound bad. There was a point in my life where I don't know what I did. Maybe I got like severely depressed or like sick or something. But after that point, whenever I lay in certain angles, if I start laughing, I get a really bad coughing fit. Like, it has to be like, it's like I'm laying down or like a 20-degree angle. I don't know. But I also do the same thing. So you're not alone in that one. Except for me, it's forever. I hope it is not forever for you. Oh, it's from work. Oh. I thought winter was the season we're supposed to get sick. Not this time. Guys, are we okay? Are we a problem? Let me also make sure, just really quickly. I just want to make sure my YouTube's okay. Is YouTube okay? Awesome. Good job, YouTube. Let's go over here. Summer colds are a thing? I didn't know that, actually. Oh my gosh, my photos. Oh, that's not the first photo. Oopsie. Let's go to the beginning. I don't have any photos of me traveling because I don't feel like doxing myself. Sorry. But I do have photos of me being in San Jose. If you do not know, I guess I should give context for people who don't know. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. Why am I frozen? There we go. Hi. Whatever that was. If you do not know, I visited Offkai in San Jose. And if you do not know what Offkai is a fan convention held in San Jose every year for the past 5 years, where it's all about VTubers. Everyone does VTuber stuff, whether you are doing the idol stuff or the non-idol stuff. It is all about people who use models instead of a camera to do VTubing and streaming activities. That's all it is. And it's a lot of fun. I believe this was their biggest year yet. I think they had over 9,000 people attending from 46 countries. As well as they had almost 1,000 meet and greets this year. So this was their biggest, not only the biggest like year for Offkai, but also I saw some people talk about like that's the most meet and greets that any like convention, at least in the US, has ever had, like any big convention. So that's pretty fun. And I actually attended one of the meet and greets, and I technically had a meet and greet for 5 seconds. But we'll get there. Oh, congrats on the 10 stream streak, Jab. Welcome in. Hello. I hope Lyrics karaoke stream is doing well. Don't mind that I was there 5 minutes ago. That's some good art, right? So I did not get to stay at the hotel. For context, it was me and my sister, just us traveling alone. And we could not make it to the hotel because the hotel sold out in 5 minutes. So we had to, what's the word? We had to take an Airbnb. I would have preferred to be in the hotel, but the nice thing about the area, in San Jose particularly, I noticed there's a lot of really good street art. I did not get all the street art I saw. I would have like a whole 30 images, I think, of all the street art I just saw while walking around San Jose. And I did not go very far, to be clear. Like, it was either we were lifting or we were walking. And every time I saw art, I was like, oh, I should pull out my camera. But I'm too lazy. They did hate us. Well, they love money. I'm sure they got a lot of money out of this, so I'm sure they're very happy right now. Almost 100, but I went to like 3. Oh, you went to 3 meet and greets? Wow. Oh, wait. Let me move chat over here. There we go. You're a little bit easier for me to read now because I have really bad eyes. Ugh. I don't know what this voice I'm doing today is either. You only saw 20 meet and greets? Oh, there was a mix between like official and unofficial. So it might have actually been over 1,000 meet and greets, technically. Because it included, for the meet and greets, it was the official ones from like Offkai itself. And then there was any booth could hold its own meet and greets. So every exhibitor and every artist alley booth could technically have a meet and greet. And then there was a lot of places to meet people. You could also do official meet and greets at some fan locations. I technically was at one for 5 minutes, but I didn't get to stay long. We'll talk about that one. I'm really upset about it. Hotel was not... Chomp. Did you get to go and stay in the hotel? Were you at the hotel? Were you spending the night in the hotel? And I got stuck in an Airbnb. They almost didn't book you. You should have given it to me, not you! I wanted to be at the hotel. We had to do $10 to $20 lifts every night. It sucked. I hated it. It's expensive over there. I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money. It's not your fault, but I will hold that. I will have a grudge about that for a little bit. Just keep that in mind. You shouldn't have said that. Tell me about the first. Oh, right. Yeah, the funny thing about the Airbnb. So, we didn't get the hotel. So we're like, okay, we'll just do an Airbnb. That's fine. It's a little expensive, but that's okay. They were really annoying. They wanted a lot of details out of us, like personal details, and they kept asking for different things. So we had to keep giving them like multiple versions of the paperwork for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess if they wanted to be safe or whatever and know who's there, I don't know. And then like 2 months later, they canceled us. So we were without an Airbnb with only a couple months left. And to be fair, at least we booked in advance. There were some people actually at Offkai who had their Airbnbs cancel the day of or the day before they had to be there. It was bad. It was really, really bad. I feel really, really, really bad for those guys. Because it was actually like teams of people. It wasn't just individuals. It was people who were setting up actual booths and panels. Yeah, it really did happen. And I think they were able to actually find a hotel at the end. But it did cost them a lot because it was so last minute. I feel really bad. Matthew, thank you for the tier 1. Happy 7 months. Happy time zone. Hi, and I hope I said this right. Enowen? Hi, Enowen. Welcome in. Yes, this is the Offkai grouping. Didn't book the place we stayed at. Oh, well, must be nice. Must be nice to have someone book it for you. I think sister actually booked it, but you know how it is. I'm gonna be bitter. I'm allowed to be bitter. Well, at least you had I'm glad you did not have to deal with that, Fortune, because that would have been really bad. If we weren't strangers and male and female, I would have offered to let you crash. That's okay. I would not have accepted it no matter the situation ever. You paid it. You paid it for the plane? That's really good that you paid it for the plane. I'm really happy for you. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So, we stayed at Airbnb. It was okay. The shower was really, really aggressive. I did not like the shower, and our neighbors were kind of loud. And also, we might have heard gunshots, but we'll get to that part too. There's a lot of things that we'll get to. Anyway, but at least there's some pretty street art, right, guys? And here's day one. If you do not know the setup for Offkai, if you were not there, there are exactly 2 buildings that this took place in. One was the main convention center, and one was this big blue building, the one that you see right behind me. This big blue building is where you got your badges. There are a lot of people in this line, you may notice. This thing looped, and it looped for a really long time. I think it actually went past the building itself, technically. There were a lot of people in line day one, and we showed up a little late because we had really bad travel stuff that I will not get into. But we got through relatively okay, I would say. It could have been a lot worse. We could have been out there all day, and we could have missed the panels that I wanted to go to. I don't think we missed anything, because we made it to opening ceremony. Oh my gosh, are those Itashas? Whoa. This is the little section where they would... Every entrance to the con had a little security booth like this where they would scan you. This is my one critique of the security. A lot of people would beep sometimes, and they would get, like, hand waved to the side, and the security people would just ask, like, do you have any electronics? And then someone would just say yes, and then they would let them go. They didn't really check for actual weapons or anything, or see what was in the bag, which is not safe. That's not really safe. I would not recommend doing that if you were a security guard. Yeah, if you didn't ping, it was totally fine. But sometimes the people who pinged, they just kept walking. Not good. I did not enjoy that part. But obviously nothing in the con happened. We were at registration, and there was a couple panels, or like these, like, what are they called? Spanners. That's the word, banners, not standees. For Aegis Link, if you do not know, Aegis Link is a, I want to say medium-sized corpo, VTubers, and this is one of their new debuts. Aru just debuted last month, I think. She's new, and she's very cute. Oh my gosh, Itasha is... I know Chomp mentioned he's looking for himself in these photos. I was also looking for myself in these photos to make sure I was not here, so don't look in the mirrors. I'm not here. But there were a lot of Itashas. I did not get a photo of all of them because I would have been there a while, and to be honest, Itashas aren't really my thing, but they're cool. I like the Umamushime ones. I sent some to Dex, who's a friend of mine. What is Itasha? Itasha is any car that is, like, wrapped with an anime character, or like has like this kind of wrap. It specifically refers to anime characters and also VTubers. If you know what an Ita bag is, Ita bags are where they have like the pins and like the merch of their Oshi. This is the same Ita, because it's like, ow, it hurts, or ow, that's cringy. So if you had enough money, you could make an Itasha, and you could be cringe. This is my favorite one, though. I'm gonna zoom in on this one. This is the Doodle bike. Her name's Rose Doodle. She's very cute. She's from Vichiban. I really love this bike. I think it looks sick. I love it. It's so cool. It's got really nice colors. Larry Tasha when? Whenever you pay for it. Oscar, that's now your responsibility. You now have to get a car and then do a wrap of me on it. Congrats. Enjoy spending all that money. Yes, an MK7 GTI. That is the name of this bike. Definitely. I know that for sure. I would actually feel really cool driving this bike. To be clear, I don't know how to drive a bike, but it looks cool. Yeah, the VTuber does not make the Itasha. That is entirely a fan thing. Most things, if it has Ita in the word, that means it's on the fans to make that one, because it's cringe. Also, yeah, you're not really supposed to I did not give permission to anyone to show my face anywhere, so you should not be seeing my face anywhere, Spears. Let me put this image back into position. There you go. Also a Bay one. The Racing Queen is a really, really, really good look for her. It looks really good. This is a funny one. I took this photo, like, at one point. I was still pretty early on after I'd gotten my badge. I took a picture of only the back of the Minty Tasha. And then in my Discord, like 5 minutes later after I walked away, maybe like even 3 minutes later, Chomp posts a picture, and I wish I had saved it, of the front of this car. So we were very close to each other without knowing. And this is before I had worked up the courage to be like, okay, I will see my viewers. So I kind of got scared, low-key. I was in a very particular outfit. I was like, I guess someone could figure out it's me if they, like, put the dots together. Because I do, in fact, look exactly like I do here. I thought it was really funny. I had a friend, I was doing one of those, like, VTuber versus IRL things. And I look exactly the same. So I was just like, I made myself twice. And he goes in the comments, you have the yellow streak and everything. It's like, what do you mean? I'm always me. I just thought it was funny. Oh my gosh, and now we're at opening ceremony, guys. It's time for opening ceremony. You cosplayed yourself? No, I am just myself. What are you talking about? It's duh. Anyway, wow, opening ceremony. You might notice the wildcard club right there. I wish I had my... Maybe actually, let me find my... I want to find my pointer sticky. Stream assets? Miscellaneous? Yes, here it is. Whoa. Why is it so... Wait, I can fix this. Wait. Effect. Chroma key? Chroma key? Don't mind. Whoa. There we go. Wait, where's the rest of it? Wait, I'll fix this. Why is the black gone? What? Oh. Maybe it's not a chroma key. You know what? This is just what we're working with today. Don't mind the mess up. What is that? Is that the Wildcard Club? Do you guys know what that is? Did you guys learn about the lore for this? If you like certain really big VTubers like Doki Bird, Amelie, Iron Mouse, and John VTuber, if you are a fan of John VTuber, you've probably heard of the Wildcard Club. They officially announced it more, I think, at the convention later on, but they were the surprise sponsor for Offkai this year. They're doing a music project for VTubers, which I think is kind of neat. I don't really know a lot about them though, low-key. I did not go to their panel because I had to go to my concert. Surprised you missed me. Are you in this photo? Are you here? Are you somewhere in this line? I like the little wizard hat. I know that's not you though. You're not in the photo? Good. I also low-key have been looking at all the photos that I've seen, like all the vlogs, and I'm like, am I in there somewhere? And I'm happy to report every time I have not been in the frame. I'm very proud of myself. I was very, very good about hiding. At the con, they announced who was a company. Oh, yeah. So it's the people behind BTS who are in charge of Doki's part. I don't know about the others. Next, where is this? Oh, I got to sit next to my my siblings. I thought this was really, really, really cool. So I have a couple of VTuber siblings because my lovely mama, Mihan Mama, has a lot of kids. And one of them is Salty, who you may have seen around before. I'm gonna shout him out right now. He's really cool. Salty actually works as a baker streamer. Am I gonna do this right? Is his name on here? No, he's not. Kichi? Oh my gosh, I did it right. Yeah, go follow my brother. He's a baker and he makes different VTuber recipes for bread. He's got some really cool stuff. I got to look through it. I was really, really happy. He was dressed up as we were all dressed as ourselves, really. I won't name all the people I saw because I did not ask explicitly if I could. But there are some people who I think have been obvious that I saw them, so I will be talking about them. And Salty was one of them. He's really cool. He also gave me a... I forgot to take a photo of my ribbons. He gave me a ribbon. I was really, really happy about that. He's really cool. I was really happy to meet him. Just a reminder, the model artist is the mom and all the children are tubers. Are VTubers. No one says tubers. But yes, some VTuber artists don't like the term mom and papa. Like, my sister doesn't like being called my papa. But that's the general, like, very basic idea, yeah. I'm unable to follow your brother. It's just not working. You should go follow him on Twitter then. I'm sure if you go to his page, there's other stuff available there. Oh my gosh, hi Ezio. It's so good to see you. Yes, it gives her the ick. But not me. I will call my mama all day. Where is this? Our artist swapped the terms. Aw! Wait, that's kind of cute. And then here's the bag that they gave everyone for entry. So if you don't recognize these people, this is Chroma Shift. They're a split off from Idol. I think that was the name of the company. There used to be a company called Idol, IDOL, and then it exploded. But this is one of the split off groups. Their name is Chroma Shift. They have a couple different girls. They're really cool. I've seen Yena a lot. There's also some girls on the other side. I did, of course, also bring my Oshi Katsu. I did bring Hanamaru Obake. Look at my darling baby girl. I was given this. I was really, really happy about this. I love them. They're my little baby. And I wanted to Oshi Katsu with them, so... I was pretty happy with this one. This drink was like $8, by the way. All of the food and drink, whether you were inside the con or outside, was very, very expensive. And to be fair, this is a pretty tall drink. Like, I guess it could be worth $8, but... I think this is also a point where my stomach was starting to begin to hurt for some reason. I think the flight actually upset my stomach in some way. I don't know what it was. It was not good, but this is the part where I start wanting to kill people. How are the drinks? I don't remember them being particularly, like, noteworthy. Like, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I ever drank. I had the mango cream soda at one point because they ran out of the melon cream soda and I was upset about that. It was okay. I think I would have been happy with just like a water bottle though, which they actually were selling water bottles at the place that was selling the melon and mango cream soda. So like these things were like $8. The water bottles they had were like $3 and they were twice the size in like terms of width. It was crazy. It was the best thing we purchased, to be honest. I have no idea who any of these people are. That's okay. Because I think for a lot of people, here's the thing. And I recognize this about myself and I'm okay to be honest with myself. I'm very tuned into the VTuber community because I really want to know what's going on at all points in time. So I know who these ladies are. I know who other ladies are. I know ladies who have never known my existence. I know many people who will never know my existence, and I know a lot about them. And that's okay. I'm very normal about this. It's not like I'm doing it like in a stalking way. It's just I like knowing what's going on in the community I'm part of, even if I'm not like a big part of it, you know? But I did meet new people that I've never heard of before. I do know all the ladies. We'll talk about that. Oh my gosh, it's my baby. Oh my gosh, it's my ribbon badge. You can't see it, but the very first ribbon I ever got during the con, I was in line. I was in line to get my badge, and someone saw some merch I was carrying of Hollow Stars. So they gave me this badge, this little ribbon that says, I survived the Hollow Stars downsizing. It was really good. I loved it a lot. It's one of my favorite ribbons I got the entire time. I love Hollow Stars, by the way. Does it mean the only VTuber is your brother? Like the only VTuber ever? No, I mean my literal sister is also a VTuber. Why am I getting pinged? Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to double check something. Man. Oh, only male VTuber. No, I have other male VTuber brothers. I just know that, like, women are more common, I think, in this space. But I do have male brothers as well. I think it's really cool. I love having a big family. It does make me a little happy. I wish I do more of them. That's something I want to fix in the future. I don't know how often or common it is for VTuber families to be close. And I, like, obviously I wouldn't want to force it, but I just think it's neat to be able to have a community that way. And then they had the cornhole. Sorry, I just took this photo randomly. I was like, oh my gosh, they have cornhole. That's so funny. And then I never saw anyone play it. Everyone was too busy walking around it. I see we have some cornhole enjoyers. I've been saying ladies. Oh, it's because a lot of the big VTubers are ladies, but if I go back, where is it? The Hollow Stars are also a pretty big male group. There's also First Stage Production, which has a lot of male VTubers. It's only male VTubers. And then there's Niji Sanji, who also has a mixture of male and female VTubers too. There are a lot of men in this field. It's just, for the most part, it's complicated. A lot of the really big VTubers in terms of Offkai presence were female, but I don't know if I have a photo of this, but at the concert for Offkai, they had a mixture of male and female singers, and some of those male singers were really, really good. We'll get there though in my React Andy portion. They also had they had a little stand for graduations for every like VTuber that graduated this year. I have a video version of this, but I don't have a photo version of this. You'll have to wait until the vlog. But I did think it was funny that there was a section for False ID, who was like the news VTuber. I thought that was really funny. I also thought it was sweet because they have these little like microphones for them for the news stuff. I thought that was cute. A lot of people ended up putting like merch of their Oshi there too if they were graduating. It was kind of bittersweet. Here's the wildcard group. This is the official like exhibition panel for the wildcard club. If you did some stuff, you got to have like stickers, and there was a drawing for some shirts, if I remember correctly. Hi, TA! Happy time zone. I also, of course, I love just putting her in the frame and just like seeing what she does. And I love when she's out of focus. It's really funny to me. Hi, Lily. How many graduations were there? A lot, but there's always a lot every year. I posted this on Twitter. I knew it would get traction because I know what you guys are. Anyway. I saw this guy's mint standee. I just thought it was really funny. I wanted to take a photo of it. I thought it was pretty good. I have no comment on this. I just think it's funny. Wait, did she sign it? Aww, that's cute. I did like his, I did like the panel, or I did like his standee. It was pretty good. This is the first panel I went to, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the full... Sorry, I got jump scared by something. I don't remember the full schedule of everything I did, but I did want to do all the Wotage stuff if I could. If you don't know, Wotage is like... You know Oshinoko? Where they're hitting like those crazy dances with the light sticks. The little babies are like dancing in their seats. That's what it is. Oy. Sorry, I need to readjust my seat. VTuber graduations. So, graduations mean that you are leaving the VTuber. You are not coming back to the VTuber is the intent behind that. It comes from idol culture because one of the idol groups that made this popular were actual like high schoolers or college students, I forget. So when they had to graduate, they had to like leave the group because they were graduating. So it became a graduation. Eggy also gives a very good explanation. So I went to the panel about that and I learned how to do the calls and stuff, but I already kind of knew some of them. So I was learning some new ones, including Hermione Granger. I don't know if I remember the Hermione Granger one though, so I won't be doing the chants right now because I do not want to scream into my microphone. because I can already kind of feel my voice dying. But they're really fun if you ever get to go to a panel with them. We'll see some. Oh my gosh, Bart, Eggy, this one's for you. Wait, let me get a drink. Simon is correct. It is also friendlier sounding than quitting. Sorry, I don't know where my voice is. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't do my vocal warm-up, sorry. So, BART is the train system that is available for people in San Jose and San Francisco and other places. It helps you just get around the area, basically. And they had a whole booth set up just for BART. And they were sponsored with Doobie and others. I forget who else was part of it. How'd you get a mirror pick without you in the pick? Oh, it's because this isn't a mirror, it's see-through. I mean, I'm just magical like that. What do you mean? So I did get one of the little pins that were available from this. It's really, really cute. I like their little pop-up. I bought some merch from them. You'll see it at the end. Hey guys. So my sister got these funny little fortunes from a panel or from a booth, and I got to pick mine. I was the one that picked, by the way, so she gave me the two and I picked which one was mine. Which one is mine and which one is my sister's? Guess. You'll never know. Now, why would you think it's the bottom one, Oskib? Also, Bart is not a VTuber, but they did have a VTuber model thing, like art for Bart. I'm the top one? Duh, obviously I'm the top one, guys. Why would you think I'm the bottom one? It's tough being F rank luck. It's really, really tough. I wish there was a better way for me to live my life, but I can't help who I am on the inside. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm the bottom one. And you can also tell because the lucky item is the pins, and I also love pins. I don't know why her lucky item is fruits. I don't know if she's had any fruits since then. Anyway, let me fix this. Here's my meal. $40 for the 2 people. This was a Vietnamese restaurant that was in like a market nearby. I thought the bowl itself was okay. This though, this was really, really, really good. The roll, it was so good. I've never had an egg roll that was that like yummy and flavorful and had like the perfect texture. I would have had like 5 of these. They were so good. I probably also would have been cheaper getting just 5. But if you ever want food and you don't mind the cost, the sofa market at San Jose is pretty okay. Ah. The food was good. I should have gotten rice with this instead of the noodles instead, but like everything was good. It was just expensive. That was the issue. Boop. Oh my gosh, another photo. Oh my gosh, and what's that? Is that the Densetsu concert that me and my sister went to? Oh my gosh, at the California Theater? Whoa. I don't really have a lot of photos from this because I wasn't going to take photos because I thought that would not be appropriate. And I was like, oh, there's gonna be a VOD. It's fine. I can watch the VOD later. The VOD is not available for free. You have to pay $35 to watch the concert. It was a really, really good concert, though. I just wish it was free. I also saw this guy's... this was this guy's backpack. I thought it was so good. I love it. I saw a couple of people wearing these Blender backpacks. I don't know. I don't know if I would want one. Because I don't really buy plushies. But there is a part of me that thinks it'd be really funny if one day, if I had a marketable plushie, if you guys put me in it. I think people's ways of showing their love for their VTubers is really funny. I thought this was a really nice experience in general, just being at the con, because, how do I put this? There was a lot of people there. And like, I think there's a certain stereotype of the kind of people that watch VTubers. And obviously they were there. Like, obviously, because, you know, VTubers. But there was also, like, old people there. Like, I saw some, like, 80s and 70-year-old people. I saw some kids there. I saw families. It was actually really sweet just to see, like, normal people engaging in VTubing. It was really, really nice. And it was nice to see people just there because they really love their Oshis. Or they just really like VTubers. I thought that was really, like, cute. There were some really old people. I did see 1 or 2 kids. There weren't a lot, but I did see them. And I thought it was cute that there were, like, family affairs. Oh my gosh, it's the concert! We're at the concert! Look at the board! And I looked at the food available to you during the concert. And to be clear, my stomach was trying to kill me at this point. And I had just found out that Tabby was at the convention, and I didn't get to meet her, and my stomach was trying to get mad at me. So I was depressed. So I show up to the concert, and I see a cheese plate for $12. And how am I going to say no to a succulent cheese plate when I'm having stomach problems? So I bought it. It was pretty okay. It was like, cheese, okay cheese, marmalade, and grapes. And actually, to be honest, the grapes were the best part. I think they actually fixed my upset stomach a little bit, but I was still having, like, oh. There were times where I was in pain a little bit during the concert. There is also this other funny thing that happened. Oh, here's a shot of the crowd. Look how many people had their light sticks. I thought it was really cute. I also have some videos of people doing a chant. I don't have it here, though, because I did not prepare that. Oh my gosh, it's me with my light stick. Whoa, I have a light stick, guys. There's the concert right there. We actually had a really good view. It was pretty good to see everything that was happening on stage. I think all the seats actually had a pretty good view. Shout out California Theater. So, right before the concert started, they turned on the fog machine. We are in the top here, to be clear. So, like, you know what happens when fog emanates? Smoke rises. And you know which way it decided to go? It was not good. We didn't really have a problem with it at first, but we do see the smoke, like, pushing towards us. And then they turn it on at the end of the concert. And I started choking. And you could tell that the smoke eventually hit us. Because you can start to see it in my photos. This was the end credits for the concert. Look at my camera. Here's the before. Here's the after. I don't know what that fog machine did to my, like, camera, but it was not okay until the next morning. It was crazy. Looking to where to buy light sticks online right now? Well, if you want to buy them, I was cheap, and I got mine for $20 off Amazon. I don't know the exact version, but it was a 2-pack. Pretty easy. It had 5 colors. Not too big of an issue. It was pretty nice if you're looking. Amazon's a really good place to look. And maybe it did seep into the camera. Astigmatism? Yeah, you're kind of right, actually. Yeah, now that I'm looking. Yeah. Oopsie. Oh my gosh, Densetsu. Concert was really, really, really good. I cried like 3 times. I cried. I teared up a little bit when the concert first started, like with the girls, and you saw them in 3D for the first time, because I was so proud of them, because they've all been through so much to get to this point. And then, and then Phoebe came out in her outfit. And if you don't know, Phoebe is the, she's a Kai Guy idol, so she also does, like, actual idol activities. She's not just she's not just 2D. She actually works as her real self. And she was so pretty. You guys will see photos of it because people took some really good photos of her. But she came out and she sang her original song, and I just started sobbing. No, wait, no, just kidding. I sobbed when she was singing her original song, which is about, like, the journey she's taken to get to this point. And then I cried when she came out on stage, like in her real self version. with her brand new outfit. She looked gorgeous, and I was having many complicated thoughts about her and women. And then I teared up a little bit at the end, I think. It was pretty awesome. I would recommend. Great time. Okay, no, I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. I don't think I'm allowed to have these photos. I went after this concert, after Densetsu concert. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, you know what? Let's go to Yabai Market, just cause, you know. I'm gonna be so real. And this is not, I want this to, this is a very net neutral statement about the artists. I did get in because we were one of the first people to get in after the concert because everyone else was too busy partying. It was okay. We just walked in. The art was all the same. And like, obviously the art styles are different, but I just think that there's a certain point where you see the same naked woman 20 times in the same, like, proportions that do not actually fit what she looks like. And you get kind of bored of it. Especially when there's, like, only women. And that's all I'll say on that. Good for the people who enjoy it, though. So these are the photos I have. And I don't know if I'm allowed to have those. Don't tell anyone! And then we also got card packs when we entered the convention for the first time. It was like a freebie everyone got. These are the ones I pulled from my card pack. As you can see, I got the Right Honorable, the former Deputy Head of Grand Council, Lady Samantha Jo, Offkai, MC Office, Offkai Face, Burlington 14th, patent pending. She's the representative of Offkai. We had Anarchy, who was the MC for the opening ceremony. She had a panel with Iron Mouse as well. And then we had Peony. Peony actually does a lot of Wotage stuff. So she actually was in charge of the Wotage panel we'll go to later. And we had Akiko Otaku. I don't know who this is, to be honest, but she is very pretty and cute. Where is this? Next day. This is Saturday. So we ended up going to like this little walkway area where you could do what's the word? English. There was a lot of food stands here, but I think I tweeted this. Restaurants, like breakfast places in San Jose, don't open until like 10 to 11 for breakfast. And on Monday, they didn't open until like 10 to 11. I don't understand. I don't know. Are the people of San Jose and California okay? Did they just not wake up in the morning? I don't get it. Is it too expensive to go out for breakfast? Because it was kind of too expensive. I don't get it. It was very strange. But there were only a couple places open. We were originally going to go to Milk Belly, but the line for that was crazy. So we ended up going to Egghead instead, which is it was pretty okay. My sister got a jar from Egghead, and we asked them what to do with it. Like, it was like a glass jar. She's like, yeah, you can either just throw it away or, like, keep it. This is a glass jar, by the way. How much does it cost to make these glass jars in bulk? That's crazy to me. They're just like, yeah, you just take it. What? Those things cost money! I don't get it. California is a strange place to me. Here's the meal I had. I had, like, the chicken sandwich thing, I guess. It had eggs. It was okay. The chicken was okay. It was all just kind of okay. Jars aren't expensive? Oh, well, never mind then. Moi oshikatsu. Here's another picture of Bart. I just like that the light rail goes through. I didn't get a video of it, but when you're sitting inside Egghead, you do have a view of this light rail track, so you could actually watch the train go by. It was really cool. Wish I had that where I am at. I went to Artist Alley and I saw Michi Mochivi. Whoa. I didn't actually talk to her, though. I just saw her in the corner and I thought it was really funny that she was just there, so I took a photo. They had a lot of like big VTuber names, which makes sense because it's like it's the VTuber convention. But it was kind of scary to see people, which reminds me. Going back to the yabai market, as we were walking out, because I didn't want to stay long because I got bored of it. I was walking out, and as I'm walking out, I see this one VTuber walk in, and she's relatively famous. Like, people know her. She is well known. And I'm watching this woman walk into yabai market, which is the porn market, to be clear. I watched this woman walk into the horny market. And of course, I'm not going to say anything because, one, I'm too scared to talk to people. Two, I'm too scared to talk to famous people. And three, I'm in the horny market. I don't think this is an appropriate place to meet someone for the first time. But you know what? Instead of me talking to her, a fan of hers walked up to her and started talking to her in the porn market. And I don't know how you have the strength to do that. I cannot imagine going up to someone in the not safe for work section where there's a bunch of naked women and just be like, "Hi, I'm such a big fan. It's so great to see you." Insert VTuber name here. I was so confused. I can't be that guy, but I respect it in a way that I also don't respect. Well, you know what? I don't want to think about that too much. We're gonna keep going. Oh, wow. Speaking of naked women. Wow. Wow, that was a photo. Woo! I love water. Sorry, I forgot that was there. I legitimately forgot that was there. I was gonna do a joke with it, and she just jump scared me. Whew. Hi, Red Fox. Hi, Maki. Woo, I'm okay. Yeah, I was there for research. Yeah, only research purposes. Sorry. Woo. Anyway, I'm gonna move my stuff over here. There we go. Tell Maki to get on Twitch. Maki Games, or wait, sorry. Machi Games VS. You should go to Twitch because Chomp wants to see you. I'm outside and Twitch won't load on my cell data, so I'm stinky YouTube chatter. That's okay. Hello, Maki Otto. I hope you are doing well. Sorry I did not talk to you earlier my day, late your day. I hope you were having fun doing whatever you're doing. Oh, he hates you. That's okay. Whew. Anyway, wow, that was a photo of some women. But wow, can I tell you about my favorite women ever? Phoebe. I love Phoebe. Phoebe's so awesome. I love Phoebe. This is her standee next to her old past life, which she is open about, so I can talk about it. She used to be Amami, I think that was her last name, from Prism Project. And Prism Project was a VTuber group that ended like a year ago or so. So she's back to being Phoebe. But I first found her through Ami, if I remember correctly. And I was very sad when I found out that she was gone. But I was really happy to find Phoebe. I was really happy to find Phoebe. I'm very normal about Phoebe. And we had the IME. I think there's actually... Yeah, okay. So this is the IME booth. IME is the artist mama, so the art model artist for Mint Phantom. And you can actually see, I think, can you see the standees here? You can kind of vaguely see Mint here in the corner. I heard that she was very popular. This is not a surprise to me because her art's really, really good. I also heard at one point her lines were hours long, and I was like, yeah, I don't need to get in on that. After that, though, I went to the Oshikatsu panel, run by these two lovely individuals, by Civil Fortissimo and Winterra. They were so cute. They were so cute and happy and so full of love for their Oshi, and you could really tell. They had a lot of really good energy. I think they're really, really neat. They also, Win, the one here, did the art for these two, as well as the art for their version of Sanjo, who's the representative of Offkai, or the mascot for Offkai, I should say. So you can see the little Oshis, and they talked about the different ways you do Oshikatsu. I wanted to ask some questions, but then I got, like, shy, so I didn't end up asking questions, because they also wanted you to say your Oshis. And I do not speak about my Oshi, so I couldn't do it. But I thought they did a really good job. I think Oshikatsu is really cool, and I don't know entirely how to do it, and also I can't really do it because... Well, I can do it for Hanamaru, but I can't really do it for, like, my Oshi. But I might start doing it for Phoebe, because I'm very obviously in love with Phoebe. Another panel. If you don't know what Oshikatsu is, because I know there's some people who don't know, it's basically how you support your Oshi in the wild. So basically it's a lot of like taking photos and buying merch and things like that. And it's also not supposed to be something that like you waste all your money on, like you don't go broke over it. Also, there's gonna be an ad in like 50 seconds. So I'm gonna run it now. There's a good chance to get some water and stretch and take a break. I will not be continuing the slides because I think that's really awful of me to keep talking while you're unavailable. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. But if you're worried about missing me yapping for 3 minutes, you can head over to the YouTube side. Let me hit that funny button right now. Where is this? Boop. There we go. Goodbye, ads. I mean, not goodbye, because the ads are about to start for you guys. Sorry. Laugh. Tell me why. I ate some food, and I went into a food coma today. So I think that might be affecting my ability to talk a little bit. I've not had this food in a while, so I think that might be that might be part of the problem. Is that the airport? Oh no. This is the line for Yabai Market. This is the line for the horny market, if I remember correctly. Which I didn't, well, I should wait until after the ads are done, but I forgot to mention something very important that happened on this day. That I will wait until my lovely viewers are unable to do it. You were all the way back there? Yeah. I went into Yabai Market again for the express purpose of I was with a group of people that didn't get to go on Friday, so I decided to go with them that day. I kind of low-key made a mistake this day, though, but we'll talk about that when we get there, because I don't want to talk about it when people are unable to be here. Guys, I'm so nice and magnanimous and kind, aren't I? Let me check on something. Okay. I'm a busy lady. I hope you look forward to little things coming. I thought it was funny people liked my potential VTuber meme on Twitter. I worked really hard on it. I looked at the original meme for like 5 seconds and I just copied it. I had to hit the tram before it stopped. So I couldn't go day 2. Oh, I thought you meant that you like physically hit the tram. Like you punched it or like it hit you for a second. I was like, what happened? Why didn't you not tell me this? What? I now understand, though. I'm very smart and intelligent. Don't worry, I understand now. I should also probably mention, I don't know how long this stream will go, because I think I have like a set time ending for it. So it could either go like 1 hour, or it could go like 3. I don't know. This is hour 1, so we'll keep it in. Long story about that time. I got to the hotel at like 2 a.m. Yeah. You couldn't lift? Or like take an Uber? Had to go home by 11 because the train ended. Oh. Well, in my humble opinion, you didn't really miss out. Unless you like, I mean, I'm not going to judge you for wanting to look at the naked women, but I just didn't really find any of it intriguing. Or I guess tantalizing. But I feel like it can't really be tantalizing when you're in a room of a bunch of other, like, dudes, right? Like, you're kind of just all looking at it together. I don't know. That feels like not interesting, or in the way, like, I don't really see myself being interested in the art if I'm also surrounded by like 10 billion other people. Hi, welcome back from that tangent. Anyway, I forgot to talk about some really fun stories from this point. By the way, this is the Yabai Market line. If you did not know how long the line would get at one point. The funny thing about today, this is the Saturday day to be like crystal clear. So Friday was Densetsu. Saturday is today. Today is Saturday. Well, today's Friday, but today in the story is Saturday. If you don't know, Tabby Ragtan, who is someone who's really cool and awesome, and I look up to, And I think she's really cool. And I wish more people knew about her. And I think this is what her tag is. Dang it, I messed it up. Wait, is it this? Awesome, I did it. She's a really cool artist, and she's really cute and funny, and I like the game she plays. I think she's so interesting and funny. And she was really kind enough to let me come and meet her after I was unable to see her on the one day she was there at the con. So I got to have lunch with her, and is that Fortune TV with the steel chair? I got to see Fortune and Tabby for lunch. I got to eat lunch with them. What? Fortune dresses incredibly well, by the way. Fortune is very fashionable. I was so, like, impressed. I felt like I was a wet rag compared to you two. I met Tabby and Fortune. I was crazy. And you guys dressed so well. And I felt so, like, I felt so silly in my outfit because I dressed kind of like a slob most days. But I had a really good time. I felt like I was yapping too much, though. I hope I wasn't too yappy. I hope I gave you guys time to, like, also talk. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, Fortune was dressed in, I guess I could talk about it. Fortune was dressed in a fedora, and a Hawaiian shirt, and, some, like, shorts, like the cargo shorts. And his glasses had bandages on it because he broke them, and he didn't want to get a remake. Also had a really, scratchy neck beard. That's true. That's 100% true. That's what Fortune looks like. Did I paint a good picture, Fortune? Oh, yes, it says, of course, I forgot the Infinity Gauntlet. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. I got it. I know you. Sorry to dox your whole look. But I was really happy to meet you guys. I hope I was an okay lunch partner. I don't think I ever saw you after that. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I definitely didn't see Tabby again because she wasn't at the con. She's so pretty. Oh, I miss her. I want to see her again. Oh, I'm very normal about them. I was pretty cool. Okay, well, I know you're lying now. I thought everyone I met was really cool. I feel like I was just kind of like nervously running around like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. And then I would go to the next person like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. And then I go to the next person. I was kind of on a trip to see everyone. She did look like a model. I was so scared. Oh, it was hard to meet my Oshi, guys. Sorry, I got a text from my mommy. I had to make sure it wasn't anything like scary. So that's all the people I met on that day. Well, also I met, I was with a group of individuals. I don't know if there's like a group name for them. They included like Adorable. I met lots of bees. I met Doodle. I met, Rat. I met Teddy, who are all friends of Goosey. So you might know of them if you know Goosey, who I talk to sometimes. I was hanging out with them a couple times. I went to do karaoke with them on Saturday. So I went from lunch. I literally just went like lunch with Tabby and Fortune straight to karaoke with that group. And then we all went back to the con just to go to the Yabai market. And if I could go back in time, I think I would have slightly changed how I did that. I would not gone to karaoke, but I think I would have only been there for a little bit because I missed the Offkai Live, which is the official concert they have at Offkai. It's like, they had like a lot of really big names there. They had Senna, Kyrian, they had Ellie Minibot, who I really look up to. I think she's really cool. I saw Raichi was there. You probably know Raichi. Raichi is probably the most likely person you know. They had Trickle. Wait a minute, I know. And then Serafina. I think those are the 6. Yeah, I know it was really good. We're gonna look at some of the clips from it, and I'm gonna be really mad that I didn't go. They did a really good job. I kind of teared up looking at some of the clips because I've also just been kind of emo this week. Surprise, guys! I've been crying all week. It's just me being a woman, I guess. But I would have gone. I think that would have been really fun. Live and learn. I also saw Serenity, or Serenity, She was really, really cool and awesome. She's so pretty. I saw her. I think this is... I made this... we talked about this publicly on Twitter, so I can talk about it. She was so nice. She was so pretty. She was at the maid cafe. She was one of the maids at the maid cafe, which I didn't get to go to. I'm really mad about that. They had an official maid cafe. But that's fine. It's okay. I got to see her. I don't know if she was in the maid outfit, though. I can't really remember. I just remember looking at her beautiful face. You went? Yeah, I know you went, Chomp. You did everything. Congrats. You had the best time at Offkai, and I was miserable. Is that what you want to know? At least I got to see some Rimimity. So there. I also saw Tipa. I didn't see her, but I saw this card from her. I think she's really cool. They had a whole section... wow. They had a whole section of business cards where you could put your business cards on, like, these tables. I did not have any business cards because I did not realize this was part of the culture. But next year I'll bring some, maybe. Also, this is, one of my model siblings. So she also has the same art as, me. Or, like, the same model artist as me. I've never met her, though, but she's really, really cute. I thought this was cute. And then, of course, I had to get my Oshikatsu picture of my baby in front of the Offkai sponsors. I messed up. Look at her. She's so... Isn't she posing so cutie-ful? She did so good. She posed so well. I did not take a good photo of this, though. And then this is the Sundays. Yeah, okay. Sunday was us going to the more businessy panels. So we went to one that was about like copyright law as a creator, which I thought was kind of interesting. It was very, very dense though. He had a whole song though that he like produced. Well, he made a parody song because he was talking about how parody is okay, legally speaking. So he had a whole parody of Pretty Fly for a white guy, whereas Pretty Fly for a Kai guy. I wanted to ask him if he would make it like official on YouTube, but I didn't talk to him because I don't remember if we were leaving early or I just didn't work up the courage, but I thought that was really funny. And then I saw, so this is me just taking photos. This is the Kawa Entertainment panel. This is one of the official booths they had. They had some Beasties. I think these are signed? I don't remember entirely. Because they were all there too. Beasties was at this Densetsu concert. They actually performed at Densetsu. It was really cool. Did it last longer than expected? It might have. I don't remember correctly. I had a very busy schedule this day. Because this is the day I met Bees. And I also had my concert to attend. Watch this. Boom. Look, guys, I'm on TV. Guys, I'm on TV. If you don't know, I was part of a song cover that Evelyn Red ran. I'm gonna pull up the link for it and I'll put it in the chats. She did the mixing and she got all the songs together and she did all of it herself as far as I know. Or if she had the credits for it, but like she did a lot of it by herself. Put that in the Twitch side. I'll pin that. Please go look at the cover. They did a really good job. I remember listening to the work in progress version of it. I was mind blown. It was crazy. Song cover. That's not how that works. Wait. There you go. Go listen to the cover. I should have done that while the ads were happening. Oh well. Unpinned. There we go. I was famous, guys. I was on the television. You've never seen this before, have you? I was really, really impressed. I really respect people who know how to mix and sing and do all this stuff. Well, I just generally respect people who are talented in any shape or form. But I did think it was funny that this is where they put me. Like, obviously she did not know this is how it was gonna be. But of course it's me who's in this position. I have a better video of it too. You'll get to see that. Actually, wait, I think I have it ready. Here's a little teaser if you haven't heard the cover yet. Watch this. Turn the music off. Hopefully the music doesn't explode in your ear. I don't know how the volume is, so hopefully it's not blowing up in your ear. Look, guys. It's me. Not me yet, but I think I was at the very beginning. Look how pretty everyone is. Oh, this one is slightly oh, I'm seeing the issue now. This one's slightly delayed compared to these two. Oh. Wow, guys. It's the frog blink. It's real, guys. I think I paused the recording here. Yeah. This is, of course, it is that frog in me, I fear. I thought that was funny. There you go. So I will always keep this in my heart forever. I think this is really funny. I also realized that I'm really not good at emoting when I'm recording a song, so I need to get better at that. We'll see. Some of these people are really, like, expressive and, like, they moved around a lot. I'm not really used to it, though. I just kind of, when I sing, I'm just like, wah, 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 wah. They're like, wah, 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 wah. I need to learn. Where's my images? There you are. Oh my gosh, and then I saw my Oshi, guys. If you don't know who this is, because I know some people don't know who this is Steiner. Steiner is the manager for Densetsu. Densetsu being the band that we saw, or the idol group that we saw on Friday, including Mint, Phoebe, and Vicky. He's really cool. He's really, really cool. I liked his vibe. I like his little, like, thing here. I thought he was neat. They had a panel about going from day 0 to day 60 of, like, how they made Densetsu a thing in 60 days. It was really, really cool. Next to him is Tinfoil, who does a lot of the back-end stuff for Setsuna Productions. So this was an official Setsuna production panel. I don't think I kept any of the photos from this. Let me see. No. But they did, which I thought was really funny. They announced Ashton Martin getting signed to Setsuna at this panel, which I thought was really cool. If you don't know Ashton Martin, she is a rat race. Is it rat or chinchilla? I forget. She's a racing queen? What are they called? Where they hold up the signs and stuff? She was really cool. Oh, you were gonna go to this panel? Yeah, sorry. It filled up. I was in the line for it. They had, like, the line split in 5 different segments because there were so many people wanting to be part of this panel. I'm glad I got there early. Where's this? It was really interesting to hear him talk. She's a Martin VTuber. Yes! Thank you, Simon. Oh my gosh, hi, Jess. So good to see you. You just camped the ending? Oh, did you see the part where they announced Ashton then? This is Evelyn. This is the lovely lady who ran the concert that I was a part of. And then, guys, I got to meet, I did my first meet and greet with a VTuber before. I don't know if you've heard them before. They're pretty cool. Their names are Nana and Ruru. Aren't they so pretty? I love them. They're 2 dog VTubers. They stream together all the time. I think this was their first meet and greet. I don't remember entirely. But I got to meet them. Like, I got to do the meet and greet with them. I was really scared at first because their meet and greet was supposed to be at the same time that my concert was. But then they messed it up because they got the time zones wrong. So it was actually like 2:45 instead. And I was like, I had time to go meet Bees. I was running around at this point. So I went to the concert. No, wait. I met Bees. Then I went to the concert. And then I went to the Setsuna panel. And then outside of the Setsuna panel, Chop jump scared me. I have met Chop by this point, by the way. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry. I should get my notes in order. So I kind of hunted down Chomp at one point. If you're part of the Discord, you probably saw me talking about how I was too scared to talk to people. But being at the convention, I saw people getting to hang out with their Oshis and, like, hanging out with other VTubers, and I was like, maybe I could be brave enough to do it, guys. So I basically was just, like, hunting down for a man with Tabby Ragtan on his back. and I forget where I saw you or what I was coming out of. I think I was coming out of the exhibitors hall because I had to go to a panel, and I saw Chomp in the distance. And I, like, at first I saw his face, I was like, is that Chomp? Not knowing what Chomp looks like, to be clear. But it looked like you were looking around, and then you turned around, and you had Tabby on your backpack. And I was like, oh. Oh, okay, it's time. I got really scared. You were looking for Boy. Oh. Well, instead you found me, sorry. I go up to, I yell Chomp really loud, and then we start talking for a little bit. There's this guy next to us. And I ask him, like, oh, do I know you? Or, like, do you guys know each other? And what I hear in my head is, no. I want to be clear. I hear no in my head. So, in my head, this is my version of events. I am talking to Chomp for the very first time. I have yelled Chomp's name very loudly in Artist Alley. And there's a guy that neither of us knows just staring at us. I need to be clear and say that I don't really have great hearing in real life. Just keep that out there. So there was this guy just staring at us. And eventually, I turn again and, I think Chomp says it eventually, but like, this is Boy. I'm like, oh, that's embarrassing. I wasn't talking to him because I thought he was just another guy. I'm so sorry, Boy. But I was really happy to meet both of you. I was really excited. I was really, really bad at talking, though. I think we were all kind of like, what do we do? But I made it work. I was like, hi, it's nice to meet you. And we got a photo. And then I ran away. Because I was really busy. So, I met them for the first time. And then after the sets in the panel, Chomp and Boy were waiting outside. And I signed Chomp's signature book. I don't know if I also signed Boy's. I don't think Boy asked. He hates me, I guess. That's fine. Just yours? Okay. Sorry, Boy, if you wanted a signature, I would have given it to you. I don't know if you're out there, but just know. So I did a meet and greet technically with 2 whole people. And then I met Nana and Rudu. And I hope I wasn't too blabby with them. This is the thing I'm always worried about, is I'm worried I yap too much when I meet people. So I went up to them and I was like, hi, I'm Liar. And then I showed my little insignia, or like my little ribbon, because it has my name on it. And I talked about how much they mean to me and how cool and awesome and funny I think they are. And I hope I wasn't too much, but I took a photo with them. I'm going to make sure I did not keep the photo in here because that's for me only. I only get to have this photo of me with them. Oh wait, I can do this by doing, wait, I can check by going here, duh. Okay, so we're at this point. Where's the photo? Okay, there's that, and then, okay, awesome. No photos of me and the dogs. You guys don't get that. That's for me only. Instead, you get food pic. This food was really expensive. I feel like I did not get my money's worth. The food was good, to be clear. This is Sofa Market again. The food was good. The price tag was not. But it was yummy. Here's Hanamaru again. I just love putting her in my photos. I just think it's funny. I took a lot of photos with her. And then there's closing ceremony. I'm trying to think if there's anything else major that happened in between. There was a lot of standing in line for the closing ceremony. Because I think they were running behind due to some technical issues, if I remember correctly. Oh, I also don't have the photos of it. But I did go to the Wotsugate panel on Saturday. I only took videos, though. That's why it's not in here. I bet I have a video that I could show, though. Let me go find it. Let me see. It would have been around this time frame. I think this is a good one. We'll do this one. Hopefully this doesn't blare your ears out. Wait. I was trying to learn Wotsugate, but I showed up late. So they were showing... There's just guys doing whatever they wanted, and I thought that was really funny. I think it's fun. I'm too shy to do Wotsugate still, but I think it's a neat little hobby. I do have my pen lights, of course, but I can't do the full moves. But we'll see some moves later. Where's this? I don't really have a lot from the ending, unfortunately. Just because it was mainly like, thanks for being here. They showed, what's the word? They showed the date for next Offkai, which is April, so it's really close. I personally think they should have pushed it 2 days more later, so it'd be April 18th through the 20th, but that's just me, for no reason. Did I see the dance group? No? I don't know which dance group you're talking about. I don't remember. I don't have any photos of this, but I did take some photos of the after, when everyone's outside of the con. I also took a photo of my sibling, of Salty, because he was walking away. Because we had said goodbye at one point to each other. I kept seeing him a couple times. At one point, I just took a photo of, like, I can't escape you. I thought it was funny. Oh, you're talking about Anizawa and, Sandflare. I have seen them before on, like, Twitter and stuff, but I haven't actually, like, followed them before. They did have people performing at, what's it called? The Densetsu concert, which I thought was fun. Oh, this is for Maki. Maki, I want you to know there was a Jollibee that I saw, but I could not eat there, so I couldn't tell you what American Jollibee is like. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't have my photos. Let me fix that. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. One of my regrets with this is... I wasn't really going to talk about this until later. I think I kind of did Offkai wrong. I feel like I didn't do all the things I would have wanted to do. Like, I didn't go to the Offkai Live. I missed ParkCon, which you'll see ParkCon in a second. I missed the after party at the convention area, because even though the convention ended at like 5, I think people were there until 9, just like partying still. I feel like I missed a lot. And there's other stuff too, like my sister and I grabbed this treasure hunt that they were doing. And if you did it and you got like enough stuff, they would give you like cards and things. But we didn't even have time to do that because we were so busy, and also I was feeling sick on the day that we got it, so... Yeah, there's a lot that happened. But also, it's kind of a good thing that I wasn't there at the after party on Sunday, because there was gunshots. Someone fired gunshots at some point near the convention center. I don't think that was like anyone from the convention. It just happened like around the area, but it was kind of crazy. Saw someone's free Offkai merch haul. What does that mean? Like they stole stuff? Then there's just some more art I saw. Jollibee's is Filipino food. It is a Filipino-based restaurant chain. And by restaurant chain, I mean, ¿cómo se dice? Like a fast food joint. That's the word for it. Let me add in my... Did I not add these photos in? Let me look. I thought I did. Yes, I did. Why are they not showing up? I want to show you my merch haul! Please? What the heck? Play. Okay, we're just gonna do it this way. Delete. No, just delete and then add directory. There we go. We're gonna work from the, this one. Ah, I can't talk today. Sorry. I think my body always needs a little bit of time to recover how to actually speak to people. Okay, merch time. Sorry, this is a little delayed. This is one of the things we got at the Densetsu concert. This was not available at Offkai itself. This is something you could only get at Densetsu. Were these little tote bags that you could have. They're two-sided, so this side has the fans of Densetsu. So there's Aibu's, there's Phoebe Hive, and then there's the Obakas, which are Vicky's fans. And then on the other side, if I can find it, there's them. I think it's really, really cute. I love this one a lot. And then here's some stickers and various things I got from friends, including my Bart merch. I got a card holder. I don't know what I'm going to put in the card yet, but it's really cute. I got my stickers from my friends. So you can see Saren, you can see Doodle, you can see Bees. Bees gave me a rare one too, which I thought was cute. There's Teddy. And then I got some cards from people up here. And I got my pin, of course, while I was traveling. And you can also see Doobie in the corner here. And then I got my very first Happy. If you don't know, Happy is like a... Whoa. A howdy? I think it's... I don't know if they're different or the same. But they were giving away from free at the Arium booth, which is a mobile VTuber streaming site. I don't know exactly. But I wanted my very first Happy, so I wanted it. And I got it. I also got an Aegis Link fan because they were free. I got a standee of Eru just because I think she's cute. I'm sorry, I just really think she's cool. And I got a little shaker. They had a little crane game that was available, and if you were able to grab a ball, you got a different like shaker based on which color you grabbed. And I failed miserably, and the guy took pity on me and gave me a shaker anyway. He was very nice to do that. Whoa, that's not what I want to grab. Stop that. They asked if I was a VTuber there, and I never went back. Oh, at Irium? They did not ask me. I don't know what that means, but they were just like, yeah, you do this stuff. And then you get the howdy. And I was like, okay, bet. And I took a photo, which you guys can't see. I played rock, paper, scissors at one point, and I downloaded the app. I haven't opened it since I downloaded it. They only had to do one task? Aw. Why'd I have to do everything? They had other stuff you could do, too. Like, if you won rock, paper, scissors, you got a prize. Or if you did, what is it? You found their little robot thing. Because there's a lot of VTubers who are on those little robots. If you found them, you also get, like, a little stamp for that. But I didn't want to do all that. No offense, Irium. I just didn't want to. Gosh, why am I always moving? Okay, there we go. And then at the bottom, here's more merch I got from Densetsu. We bought the commemorative tickets. These were like $6. I think it's worth it. And someone was giving away these free badges. So you did like a blind grab and you got a different badge and you got a different card. And I somehow got Vicky both times. Not Vicky. I got Phoebe both times. I'm very, very happy about this. I'm very, very happy about this. And then my sister, I think, got Vicky, if I remember correctly. Ah, you only needed 2, but it was taking too long. Oh, I could have gotten away with that. Oh, man. So that was my merch haul. I think there's one more photo. I also forgot to take a photo of my ribbon, but I'll put it on the Discord later. Follow my Discord if you want updates, by the way. It's also on my card, but I'll do the ping for it. Where is this? And then I have my little passport book. And then I have my cards. I can't find my cards, though, for some reason. But I had the photos from the first pack, at least. And then there's a funny story with this little bracelet here. After the con ended, people were hanging out outside, and I decided to sit somewhere because I was waiting for a ride. My sister was not here. She had gone back to the Airbnb. But I was just hanging out waiting for my ride when I had this little bracelet land at my feet. And I looked up, and it was actually for Nyaruchu, who not only is an idol, but also she worked for Offkai this year. I ended up getting her signature, which I thought was really cool. They were like, yeah, it's just meant to be. Because, to be clear, they were throwing... If, like, she was here, like, if she was over here, and I'm over here, she's looking this way. I'm over here. Somehow the bracelet goes the opposite direction of where she's looking and lands over here. So she's like, it must be fate. So I thought that was cool. So I got a little bracelet from her. It's really cute. Do you know the last day if you went to the game room, they would have given you more card packs? No, but they did give away card packs at the ending of the closing ceremony. So I got one from that. That's how I got it. And that's my merch haul. That's all I got. I don't really buy fan merch, really. So I'm kind of surprised I got all this. Well, actually, just kidding. I did buy some merch in my Kamiyoshi. But you're not allowed to look at that. What do you think this is? But this is the merch that you are allowed to look at. That's all my stuff from that. But this is not the end. Because I have more stuff, more things to show you. But low-key, I need to get some water. So, I'm gonna put us on a very brief be right back. And then we'll switch to React Andy content of me reacting to Offkai stuff. Because this isn't the end of me yapping about Offkai. I'll be right back. I need water, and apparently to blow my nose because my nose is stuffy. Maybe I'm getting sick. Oh no. Be right back. What did the sign say? They obviously say left and right, duh. Hi, I'm back. Wait 1 second. I gotta do the setup. Where's this? Okay. React Andy time! Yippee! Hi guys, welcome to my Twitter. I wanted to share all the things I bookmarked from Offkai. And don't worry, I organized all my bookmarks, so there's nothing crazy in there. It's all Offkai, except for maybe like 1 or 2 other things. Blue Pikmin? Oh my gosh, you know about Blue Pikmin? Let's talk about Blue Pikmin. So they had an official Offkai choir this year. I think I've had it a couple years before. And you might notice, oh, it's too, wait. Sorry, I messed this up. Let me do it like this. There's a little blue Pikmin right here. Minto is, of course, very popular as always. Look how big that stadium is. Or it's not a stadium, but like how big that concert hall is. I don't even know where it was. Aww. You guys talk to Blue Pikmin? Moe Moe Kyun. If you don't know, this song is about Mint going to kill you if you don't do what she tells you to do, I think. And then this is Vicky's OG song. I wonder how long they have to practice for Offkai Live. Because that's a lot of people to like wrangle to do a chorus. I didn't know Vicky actually did all of the, like, the 3D assets for her debut, which is crazy to me. Baby! I love her. Yeah, I know they're all volunteers. I just didn't know when it actually started, like the process of setting up. You're quoting Minto and wait, it didn't tell me that I could grab your it didn't even let me auto mod you. Oh man. Hi Lyric. How was karaoke? You could be part of this chorus next year. They had some high notes in this one. I think Densetsu was a really, really big part of Offkai this year. My brother's wedding wasn't during Offkai. That's true. Well, I guess you have to phone in. You have to call in remotely. And then there was also another karaoke thing. I don't know exactly when this happened. I know where this is Spotlight stage, but I don't know when it actually happened. This is Hiragi, by the way. Hiragi is so good at singing. Oh, is this the relay? Ah. I also kept seeing their fits for the day. They're so good at singing. Especially live, hitting those notes. That's crazy. Must be nice. I also kept seeing their outfits on Twitter when I woke up, or like when I was ending the day, and I was like, wow, they're so gorgeous. And then I never saw them during the day at all. I think I would have been too shy to talk to them. I kept seeing like a lot of famous VTubers, but I never went up to them because I was too scared to. And of course, because I did not realize that the VOD was not going to be free, I did not take any photos or videos of the concert, but you can appreciate some of these GIFs, because you're allowed to do GIFs of the, what do you call it? I can't remember. We're hitting that point where I don't remember how to speak. Oh, you can take GIFs of the VOD, but you can't do, like, actual recordings of the VOD. I'm gonna, where's this? Me extendo. Vicky's go-to move was just doing this every time. This was her first time in 3D, by the way. She kept doing this. Oh wait, I can also do that. She loved throwing it back. Good for her. And then where that's the one we looked at. Then of course Minto. Oh my gosh, this song was so good. I love this song. It's her new original. Please stream it. Her dancing for it was so cute too. I can't handle it. Don't know what most viewers look like. See, it's not that I knew what they looked like. It's that I would look down at their little like sign, their little ribbon badge, and I would see the name. Like I saw Sklimbo from Sock's VTuber agency, and he was ripped. And then I saw Konotomo, who's the lawyer VTuber, and he was ripped. And I saw Lala, of course I saw Lala because she was at her panel, like her booth. And she was so gorgeous. I kept seeing people and I'm like, I can't speak to you, but it's really cool that you're here. I love her dance. I actually listened to Vicky's original after. I actually think her live version of this was a lot, like, it was really, really good. Like, the original's good. Her live version is crazy. She was doing some crazy stuff. I don't know if it'll actually show it. Look at this! She did that a lot of times. Like, she threw it back and she threw it back. I've never really watched her before, but I was very impressed. She's apparently learning Enka under a famous Enka singer, which I think is really cool. Ah, yes, of course. Me. Sasuga. The Densetsu concert was really good. Here's some photos of Phoebe, by the way. Look how gorgeous she is! Look at my Oshi! I need to fully zoom this out so you can get the full picture. Look at her! She looks so good. This was her first time debuting this outfit. Oh my gosh. I had very normal thoughts after seeing her. If you don't know how she usually does things, so Phoebe is a 2.5 idol, which means that she will She'll stream as a VTuber, but she's also started as like a Kai Guy idol. So she started out doing IRL stuff and then transitioned to VTubing. She looks good both ways though. Then, here's from the actual concert. With mouse. They're so good at harmonizing, it's crazy. It's like this. Wait. There you go. They also have this little 3D booth section where, if I could find my, there it is. They had a little 3D booth where you could meet and greet people if you had a 3D model. I didn't actually really see this in action because it was kind of in a corner that I was not privy to, but I thought it was neat that it was there. So, Steiner strikes me as a very serious guy, right? Steiner is the manager of Densetsu, and he's been managing Phoebe for a long time. Oh, Simon, you get to go see her in Skylight Center Raid. I'm so jealous. I want to go. I can't go. I'm so sad. Here's Steiner doing whatever this is. I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. Together we do whatever it takes. We're in this pack for life. Oh! I don't know what happened here. I guess this is just what happens at Offkai. Oh, you're streaming it. Oh. At least you get to watch the streaming. I'm not watching the streaming ticket, unfortunately. This was the after party after the con ended. I'm too big. That's an awkward spot for that to pause on. There we go. I love mixing in Wotage. It's so fun. I feel like whenever I did it, I was intruding on other people's fun, though, so I didn't really get involved. And of course, I was not here because I did not realize this was happening. Here's Nana. Shout out One Piece fans. Speaking of dead tired. She is so fun. I think she's really cool. This was mainly me just glazing a bunch of other VTubers, I think, at this point. I think Otto sang this song, too. I think this is a One Piece original song, but then she sang it later for the movie. I forget. Does that guy have a saxophone? Wait. This guy right here. Watch him. He has a saxophone in his hands. Apparently lifting is a very common thing for people who have their Oshi on stage. I saw them talk about like, hey, if your Oshi's on stage, we'll lift you. And then they banned it. Skip this part. The saxophone guy's here. Holy video quality. Or screen tearing. Is that what it's called? Ow, that actually hurts my eyes a little bit. Maybe we're just old though. I wish I had known this was happening. And then I could have died with everyone else. I don't know why everyone decided to just die, to be clear. I don't know if this is a normal thing. I've never seen this happen at Wotage before. I don't know what's going on with the girls in particular. Like, I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it's a great day to be a One Piece fan. I know those are rare. And then... I love Nana. Oh my gosh. Hi, Siren. Hi, it's so good to see you. Wow. Hi, Siren Ribbity, who I met at Offkai. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had safe travels back. I hope you are doing well. We are just react-andying to Offkai content because I did not know all this stuff was happening at Offkai, so I'm living vicariously through Twitter clips. I hope you are having a good day. Isn't it so fun when you're performing on an idol stage and then everyone dies? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Human resources. Guys, hello? Can someone respond?
She's so cute. There's just so many cute women at this. I'm so sad. It's her crying that gets it back. I hope it's okay that I mentioned that we saw each other. I think I mentioned it on Twitter, so I hope it was okay. I didn't really ask, but I have definitely said it a couple times at this point, so I just wanted to make sure. I think it's fun. But yeah, I'm so happy you wanted to meet me. Thank you for meeting me. She did a lot of songs. I don't know what the setup is for this. I could say your social security number. I don't care. Okay, well, your social security number is 444-123-1234. Typo! Thank you for the 9-month streak. Thank you for 10 months. Dab. Okay, I'll do it right now. Watch this. Yeah, 6769420. Yes, 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 yes. VTools will never beat the they aren't good looking. What? Huh? What? Pog. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having an okay time. It's good to see you. Let me show. Oh, yes, of course. And of course, this is the thing I was really sad I missed out on. This is ParkCon. There were several fires at ParkCon. Which is making me think that maybe we should not trust VTuber fans with fires. Or cooking. I know apparently it's very common for VTubers to eat mold. I don't know why this is a thing. They just keep eating moldy food. And I'm happy to report I'm not among them. Unless you count blue cheese, but that's purposely moldy. But also, I guess VTubers can't eat good food, and VTuber fans can't cook. So keep that in mind. A burner messed up and caught fire. That sounds right. But I think they also talked about how people need to know fire safety if they're going to be doing fire stuff, which I agree with. Oh, we're getting into the... So this is actually the clips from the Offkai Live at this point. This is Senna. I know male VTubers. You may not know as many male VTubers. This is Senna. He's a singer. They're all singers, obviously, because they're at the Offkai Live. Maybe that's an obvious statement. But he could rap! Holy cow. I think he's native Japanese, so it's easier for them, but like... This makes me think there's an official streaming ticket for the... Was Offkai Live streamed? If it was, I might go back and find it. I might go watch that. Singing Japanese is so hard. Oh, yeah. It was? I'm gonna go back and find it. I need it. I need it! I want to see the full thing. I'm so sad. I'm gonna live vicariously through it. If you could send me the link, I'd appreciate it. Or if you just put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord, since it's unlisted. This is Trickle. Trickle actually had like music videos made for his songs, I think, which is really cool. Okay. Or if it might even be like his original, I'm not sure. Here's more Wotage. Why is it over there? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Encore. I do have the one with the gong. Don't worry, I have the gong. Hi, Javier. How are you doing? Let me move this back this way. I also have, this is from the after party again. My bookmarks are a little jumbled, I fear. I'm sorry. Everyone must do Hamtaro Circle. Oh, I didn't notice this before. They're telling them to go that way. Or they're directing traffic. Oh, yeah, me too. I'm going to probably talk about it a little bit more in the vlog whenever that comes out. I think this con gave me a lot of mixed feelings about my place in VTubing and things like that. Not in like a bad way. Well, kind of in a bad way. But not like in a, like a I'm graduating way. It's more like I want to be better kind of way. Oh, the blue-haired made somebody you work with? I would not be surprised. But I definitely want to get more involved next year. I want to be part of the community. I don't know if motivation's the right word. I think it's reevaluating, I think is the best way to put it. And here's clips from the 3D concert. Once again, look how gorgeous the women are. Oh, wait, you can't see them. Sorry. Let me show you how beautiful the women are. If it lets me. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. I don't need this anymore. Delete. This. Women. Women. Oh my gosh, you recognized someone. So this is Anizawa on the side. So they're a, I guess, professional Wotage group. They did some dancing during the concert. This is Demon Dice, as someone noticed immediately. This is my lovely Oshi Phoebe. And then this is Ayaka, who I think Mint Oshi's her, but I don't remember entirely. She sang Waya Zama? I forget the exact name. It's really good though. Don't know the live performer? Yeah, this is Ayaka. I don't know her a lot. I think she might actually just be like a J-pop idol. She was really good. Let me fix this back up. I'm gonna go. Actually, wait. Do this. Enjoy the Wotage and the mixing. I don't know the mix, unfortunately. So you can see them actually doing the Wotage here. I was somewhere over here. And then this is what I was talking about. This is where I was talking about, like, I think her live performance of this song. Holy flashbang. Her performance of this song, I think live is better than the original. I can tell her Enka improved. They're such good performers individually. I have nothing to say here. I feel like I should say something, but it's just... Oh, that's one thing I noticed. I'll wait for her to stop singing. So one thing I learned while I was there, I did learn something while I was off Offkai, which is good. So what they're doing here, this is wotage. This is actually wotage. And then if you listen to the crowd, that's called mixing. So I didn't actually realize they were two different things. I thought they were the same like grouping. They're actually different. So here's a little teaser of what you missed at Densetsu. I want you to imagine me sobbing while I'm listening to this, just FYI. Her OG song is so good. She's so good at singing. The ad break will be happening again, by the way, but it should be shorter. It should be 2 minutes. So it shouldn't be, you shouldn't miss anything crazy. Just wanted to warn you in advance. I'll just stay on this clip, so you won't miss anything. I belong in West Virginia. I love the wotage in the corner. I didn't, wait, I didn't notice that. Let me... Look at... Look at that. Something that I did think was funny, when I was at the... I think it was the mixing panel. They were talking about how there's some things that you're not allowed to do while mixing. And one of them is doing, like, wotage and, like, mixing and calls during slow songs. So this is technically not appropriate, is the word? I don't know if it's not appropriate, but, like, you're not supposed to. But it is fun. It's, like, I think it's at official venues, you're not supposed to do it, but you're allowed to do whatever you want unofficially. I just think it's funny. It's crazy to think that they were having such a good time doing this. And then, like, shortly after, someone just fires gunshots a couple blocks away. Like, it's not, like, funny. It's kind of scary, but also it's, like, the dichotomy. Country road. Is that... Wait. Is that a bald man in a bunny suit and catgirl ears? Oh, okay. This is a very good song. Actually, I always think it's so funny that in why did you guys not tell me the BGM was playing? Gosh darn it, not again. Welcome back from ads. Oh no, he looks gorgeous. Sorry, we're talking about a bald man in cat ears and a bunny girl suit. It's pretty good. Okay, they're having a conversation. I'm gonna skip that. That's Nana still. Oh, here's Team Norway. I've never seen this wotage before. Oh, he's got a shirt that says "Crazy Broke Asians." That's kind of how I feel after Offkai. Oh, he's got a Taiko shirt. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, never mind. You can't really see it from your angle. Oh well. Here's Hamtaro. Hamtaro. And then this is Ellie. So Ellie was one of the other performers. I wish I had seen her set. Ellie's kind of an interesting pick, I think, for Offkai Live because she's very folk bluegrass. Very slow. And she's good at, like, she's so good at singing. You decide of who you are. Oh, and of course, if you've never seen a pole before, this is a ribbon pole. I think they were low-key kind of a problem sometimes because people would just be dragging their ribbons across the floor. I think the person who had the most individual ribbons was 550 something. I wrote down the official note. It was a lot. It was a lot. People take those very seriously. Here's ParkCon, or one of the ParkCons, I think. A lot of unofficial events. I think this is Pangy. She's got a really interesting texture to her voice. I really like it. I missed all the unofficial events. It makes me really sad. What is happening here? I'm a little confused about what's supposed to be happening here. Are they okay? Okay. Here's Trickle's set again. I thought it was cool that he was actually live there. I think that's neat. He's so brave. So when I first bookmarked this, I didn't realize what they were doing. I thought they were just being weird. No offense to them. I just thought they were like having a moment. And like, you know, sometimes you have to have a moment because you're a weird nerd. Listen to the song and you'll understand what they're doing. Congratulations. I saw a tweet from a Japanese account where they were talking about how American Wotoge is so free. Like, you're allowed to do so much. Because apparently I think in Japan it's a lot more, what's the word? It's a lot more strict about what you're allowed to do at concerts. I thought that was really sweet. I like that America's where you can be a little bit more silly with it. Ah, right. Let's start with, I think we start with this one first. So, you might recognize this song. Shit. Everyone was having a really Chinese moment in their life. Here's another like version of it. This is the other angle. You might be wondering what this specific thing they're doing is. I will show you what they're doing in a moment. I love this guy. I feel... I think he still brings out the gong. There it is. What I heard actually happened for this guy is he wasn't the one that brought in the gong. It was actually someone else. I don't know if it was you that told me that, Chomp, or someone else, but it was actually someone else that brought in the gong, and he just happened to be the one that got it, so he just went with it. I don't know who brought in the gong. Or why. I love these silly Americans. And here's Phoebe. Okay, so before you wonder, I'm not in here. I was there before the video happened, and I got a ribbon, but I had to leave because I had to go meet up with people, and I was really, really upset about this. But she was so pretty. I was within 5 feet of Phoebe, guys. I was almost there. I could have been in this. I wasn't there, though. I was so close, but literally you could not see her because Phoebe is short. Like, actually short in real life. So I could see Steiner next to her. And I could barely see Phoebe, but all of her fans are really tall, so I couldn't see her. And I had to leave. I was so upset. Imagine me with my pink light sticks. I'm the meme image of the heavyset VTuber fan crying at the performance. I got my light sticks up. That's me right now. Oh, and of course, Wotage. I feel like this song is very popular with specifically English Wotage fans because this happens. You're so supreme. I think this is actually like a Wotage move, but you're supposed to be standing for it. You can kind of see them doing it here, where they're like climbing. It's like you're like climbing a ladder. Very, very Metal Gear. I'm sure, why can I not think of his name? Not Hideki. Hideo. I'm sure Hideo Kojima would be Kojima. Wow. Ego Jozu. He'd be very proud. Bing chilling. Everyone was feeling very Chinese at this. I thought that was cute. There's also a shot of people doing Wotage for Reichu performance. Whoa. This would be so hard to perform to. Baby, get lucky. This was a good day to be a Reichi fan. She's so good at performing. This is such a high note. I'm so envious. And she's like dancing to it too. It is kind of funny to see her in the black void. Because everyone else had their own sets and then just Reichi in the void. Ah, blue Pikmin. I feel like that must have been hard to perform in that. You have to like really project. We saw this one. Here's another version, or here's a close-up of them dancing. Who you are. Was she the closer? Imagine everyone like circling around you and your partner while you're slow dancing at a VTuber concert. It does also make me a little emo too, though. She was not the closer? Oh. Oh, here's a better clip of... It is kind of like a wedding dance. Oh, interesting. So does that mean the VOD for Offkai doesn't include the closer? Are you allowed to say who the closer was? So this is actually a particular move in Wotage. This is a modified version though. That's a crazy POV. Oh, who was it? Who was the singer? I can't remember. Okay, so there was Roka, there was Reichi, there was Ellie, there was Trickle, there was Senna. Who was the last one? Oh, Calf, you're right. Duh. I heard her set list was crazy. I heard she did a great job. That's so sad it's so short. I love Ellie's style. Low-key, if I could pick a genre of music, I would also be in hers. I love bluegrass and indie, or like folksy music. I should sing more of it. This is Trickle. Ooh! I feel like I've never actually tried to do that before. Could my voice do it without cracking? I'm not gonna do it right now. He's gonna do a flip, maybe. He's a good dancer, or like a good performer. We saw that. Do I have any gremlins in my chat? Do I have any grems? Surely there must be one of you out there. Hello, Graham. So... Oh, wait for it to end. So, Grems are the fans of Gigi Murren from Hololive, if you do not know. That's what you were seeing there. Ah, here's another view of Snake Eater. Fear in my heart. Wah, 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 wah. Like Gigi, but you don't watch her. That's fair. I think it's a lot of people. Oh, that's true. You did beat Snake Eater. Congrats on that again. I think I said congrats earlier, but here's Iris. I don't know a lot of Iris stuff. Who is this? Why is there a real man? Who? Oh, is this a racing song? Is this a... what's it called? What is that? I want to say Forza. It's not Forza. What's the racing anime that's really popular? Diamond Girlfriend song. I have never heard of this. What a name. Here's more like official Wotage. Apparently just before Offkai, they also had their first like national championship, which was kind of interesting to hear about. I didn't see who won though. It requires a lot of working out, though. I got tired a little bit just practicing some of the moves, so I can't imagine actually like doing all of this. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yes, initial D. I think that's initial D. Oh, okay. Do you remember when they were going shisha earlier? This is not technically from Offkai, but I wanted to give some context. There's a lot of moves that are considered forbidden in certain Japanese activities. You're more meant to do them like in non-official capacities. As you can see here, she's talking about something called soap snake. This is one of the forbidden moves. This isn't full soap snake. This is actually something a little... This is the ending of soap snake. You'll understand why it's forbidden in a second. But I just wanted you guys to be... I wanted you guys to have the context before we get into it. I'm not going to say anything else. But that's why they were doing the shit like that. It is also funny to see them sometimes communicating with each other. With what's okay. I thought I knew who this was at first, but I think it was actually someone else later. They're so cute. It's like watching two like birds dance at each other. I'm somewhere over here. They also did Ash again. Some of these clips I'm also watching with you guys for the first time, which is kind of fun. Once more. Oh, they did a round here. I think this song would be fun to cover. I think it'd also be hard to cover in multiple ways. It's interesting that some of them have the red pen lights too. Because when you do like use pen lights, you're supposed to make it the color of your Oshi, right? I guess she did have a red form though. I didn't really know a lot of Gura lore. I wasn't really a Gura watcher. I understand the impact she had though. She just wasn't with me. And then of course my Oshi. I love her. And then I imagine there's at least one Cottontail fan out there. This was an unofficial event, I think, as far as I know. This was at a bar nearby, held by Oshi Bar. They had a couple people perform here. I can't really hear her, though. I know she's a good singer. I've heard a couple of her songs. The night Gura graduated, I left the house with my friend and we drove next to a guy driving a car with a full Gura wrap and a license plate that said Gura. I imagine he probably kept it in his car for the most part. Or, not, duh. He kept it in his garage. I feel like most people don't really drive their Itashas except if there's an occasion, so I'm not surprised. Here's my beautiful Oshi, guys. Sorry, this is gonna be me Oshi posting. I was doing a couple Oshi posting in the subscriber only, but this is my chance to do it publicly, and then it'll go back to the sub only chat. Is she not so pretty though? Look at her! Please admire my Oshi. Thank you. Also, she cried a lot. We were both crying in the club together. It was kind of funny. There's also this. I will not comment any further. Hi, Mustard. If you spend that much effort on a car, drive it all the time. I think the issue with Itashas is because they're so expensive and it can be hard to, like, explain to people. I think people like to keep it as just, like, a little, like, thing to appreciate in their own car, like, garage. They just sit there and they stare at it. I don't know. I've never had a Itasha before or known anyone really that has an Itasha. Or at least I've never talked to them about the fact that they own a Itasha. But I would be scared of it getting damaged. That's my worry. Here's Demon Dice, by the way. I saw a lot of lesbians really happy to see her like this. Want to know how I was feeling? Yeah, that's probably how he was getting out of the feelings. ParkCon! I didn't get to experience ParkCon. I'm so sad. But I feel like maybe next year it won't happen, so maybe it's okay. Or maybe it's not, because that'll be the last time it ever happened. It's a very ephemeral experience. Beyblade was very popular this year. I don't understand Beyblade. I've never done it before. Apparently there was also a music festival happening around there too, which I thought was fun. Can we go around doing something silly too? Oh, you mean like we're gonna form like a coalition of Liar and Liar fans and just like go and harass people? That could be funny. We're gonna rage bait people next year, don't worry. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all my clips. I wish I had more. I thought I had more. Aw. I wish I'd gone. I wish I did more. I feel like maybe that's how you're always supposed to feel in a way. Let's go back over here. Man, I wish I did more. If you feel like you did too much, that's probably an issue I don't think I'll ever have. Or maybe it's something you would want to get to at some point. I was too busy. But I think being too busy is better at conventions than not being busy enough. Because then it feels like you kind of wasted your money. And I kind of feel like I missed out on some really cool stuff that was very easily accessible to me. See the live concert. But hopefully next year I do more. I will say, and obviously this is only like if people are interested. I was thinking of going to Moshi Expo, which is happening September 12th through 13th. That is another VTuber convention that's going to be happening in St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm thinking about it. I haven't like what's the word? Committed to it yet, just for a variety of reasons. It is another travel trip, and there's a lot going on in life, so it makes it a little hard to travel. But we'll see. I would like to, I think it's... There's some trips that would be much easier for me, and Offkai was kind of painful. If St. Louis is easier, that would make me more likely to go back to Moshi Expo instead. So it's kind of like I'm testing both to see which one I prefer in that regard. Too early, too busy. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like around that time. Because I know something that's happening for me before that, like literally the week before, that I have to be somewhere for. And then after that would be Moshi. And then I don't know if anything would be happening after that. And this August is already gonna be busy for me. So I'm doing a lot of last minute planning. We'll see. I would like to try it though. Who knows? Maybe with how my magic dreams are going. Maybe with my magic dreams and magic machines, maybe I just like crash out and I just let go. And I just like, you know, I'm just gonna just wander and not like have any magic dreams for a little bit. And hello, Zay! Hi! Oh my gosh, hi, thank you for raiding. What were you guys doing? If you don't know me, hi, I am your second rate hero, #1 watering VTuber, and we were talking about Offkai. I'll show you the pictures really quick. Wait, I'll show you. I got this. Wait. Okay, watch this. Ready? Are you ready? Wait, I deleted it. Wait, I gotta go find it. Let me go back. Oh, you were drinking playing Deadlock. Oh, it's okay if you were drinking, Zay. It's okay. Here, wait. I'll show you all the images really quickly. Don't do automatic. Do manual. And then transition speed. 1 second. And then directory. If you don't know me, I like to play story-based games, and I sing sometimes, just like Zay, because Zay lets me sing with her sometimes. I'm so honored every time. This is too big in front of my face. Let me fix that. There. Boop. Did you win? Did you win your games? No, you have a pretty voice. Shut up. Let me show you my photos. I'm trying to show you my photos. Don't glaze me. If you don't know, I was at Offkai, which is the VTuber convention that happens every year in San Jose to celebrate all things VTubers. I did show all my photos, but I'll go through them really, really quickly for you because I think it's only fair to show you guys how cool and awesome Offkai is. And if you're in the area for Offkai, if you're close to San Jose, or if you're able to make the trip next year, it'll be happening in April. Look at all these fun photos. They have Itasha's. Wow, I love this bike in particular. This bike is so good. Also, wait, actually, now that I think about it, you guys are VTuber fans. Wait a minute. Were any of you at Offkai? Were any of you people at Offkai? Were you there with me and I didn't know? It is possible. There's a number of you, so statistically there could be one. There was one. Yes, I knew it. Hi, Cole. Nice to meet you. I'm glad we were within like 10 meters of each other at one point. If I was there, I would have asked to meet you. Oh yes, I would have met you too. Don't worry. I met lovely, beautiful women. I met many beautiful women while I was at Offkai. I would like to add you to the collection. It was really easy to meet people this convention. I hope I get to see more people. I was telling my chat, I feel like I missed a lot of cool opportunities, but I hope we can, if I ever go to another convention, I would like to try it. Because there is going to be one convention at St. Louis in September that I'm thinking about going to. You would have made out with me? Oh. Wow, I love looking at photos, guys. Oh, I'm too short. Wow, guys, look at this cool bike. Isn't this bike so cool? Wow. Wow. Whew, okay, hi. Let's talk. This bike was really cool. I thought this bike was really cool. The Itasha's always really cool. There's Racer Queen. There was Racer Queen Bay and a Minto car. And I saw my model sibling Salty, who's a baker. I got to look through his recipe book. It was really cool. And I took some pictures with my Oshi, Hanamaru Obake. You can see her in the corner here. Don't mind my Twitter in the background. Wait a minute. Look at that. Wow, isn't that amazing? Let me see what else. We also have more Oshi pictures. There's my badge. And then there's Cornhole, and then they have the graduation panel, and then there was the, oh, wait. Zay, do you know about the Wildcard Club? Are you gonna apply for the Wildcard Club? I think you should apply for the Wildcard Club. I think it'd be really cool if you applied for the Wildcard Club, Zay. It's a music group that's being led by, those women up there in the corner. It's free for everyone to apply to. I think you should apply to it. I think you have everything for it. There is an application thing. I will send it to you after stream, okay? I will send it to you after. I have it in my bookmarks. And then, I have some horse girl thighs. Don't question why I have that. And then I have hags. And then I went to Wotage panel. There was a Bart panel that had a thing for trains. They had, I got a really bad fortune because this is classic me. If you don't know me, among other things that I mentioned, I have F rank luck. This is actually a real objective fact because I got luck fortunes with me and my sister. This is hers. This is mine. I got the worst possible luck and she got the greatest possible luck. So that sounds about right. And then, yeah. And there was some really good food that was really expensive. Did you know California is really expensive? $60 meals. But we saw the Densetsu concert, and I saw this guy blending his Oshis in a blender, which was kind of neat. And here's the panels from the concert. I didn't take any photos of the actual concert because I thought there'd be a VOD. And also I got choked by smoke. They had a smoke machine going, and it broke my camera. This is exactly what it looked like after the concert. Like, literally, this is the before. Before the cloud of smoke. Look at the detail. After. And then, I cried a lot at the Densetsu concert. I saw a beautiful woman. I cried. I have a new Oshi. I have different feelings about women. I went to the horny porn market. Don't ask me why. I got some cool cards. I took more pictures with my Oshi, Hanamaru Obake. I looked at some trains. They have a really cool light rail there. It's really neat. It goes through the center of town, so you can look at it while you're eating food. I saw Michi Mochivi, but not really because I didn't talk to her. Don't mind that one. Don't mind that picture. I saw more Oshi stuff. I was doing a lot of Oshi Katsu. Here's Mint's mama panel thing. I did some Oshi Katsu. I learned Oshi Katsu from these very cute girls. This is the line for the porn market. Kind of wish I went. Well, I don't know if that was before or after I showed the Yabai market line. There is next year. Also, the line for the porn market was really, really, really long. It was incredibly long. The second day. It was really easy to get in the first day. The second day was really hard. Okay, so the Yabai market, if you don't know, it was an after dark selling area that they had where they sold not safe for work art and other things. They also had a Tenga booth there, so if you know, you know. I did not approach that booth, to be clear. I just went there like an art critic. I saw some really cute VTuber cards at the panel. Don't mind that one. I took some more Oshikatsu pictures. I took a lot of Oshikatsu pictures. I learned about law. I don't remember a lot about the law, though. I took a lot of photos. And look, wait. Zay, I think you'll be proud of me for this one. I was in a concert. Look. That's me right there. I love how I got this specific frame. I'm really proud of myself. And Ness, I know, I was like, I keep seeing Ness in things that I'm a part of, and I keep wanting to reach out, but I'm always too shy. She's so cool. I think she's so talented, and she's so pretty. I wish I would talk to her. Yeah, wait, let me show you the video. I have a video of me during the concert. I think this is even better. You'll like this one. Where is it? This one. Watch this. Turn off the music. Oh wait, you can't see it over the image. Wait. wait. We gotta restart. Wait. Look. I feel like I'm showing my mom me in school. Look, Mom, I'm on the fridge. Look at the capybara. Everyone's so pretty. They think that. Well, it's funny you say that, Zay. So this one was a little bit delayed compared to the other two. So I frog blink here. Teehee. So that's what I got up to. So I got to watch myself on the big screen. And then I saw my Oshi, Andrew Steiner, the manager of Densetsu. It was really good. Truly good clip. Thank you. I tried really hard. I just, like I said, I have F rank luck, which sometimes means I get some really funny things that happen to me. And sometimes they're not funny to me, but it's funny to others. So it all works out. I'm meant to be an entertainer. There's Evelyn. She hosted the concert that I was a part of. And I met these two adorable dogs. If you know, you know. Their names are Nana and Rudu. They stream together. They do like co-streaming together. They're really funny and cute and awesome. And I'm very normal about them. But I got to do my first VTuber meet and greet with them, which I thought was pretty neat. And then I had more food and more Oshika. I just took photos of food with Hanamaru. I don't know what it was. And then the ceremony ended. And I saw Jollibees. And then here's the merch I got. I got some Densetsu merch with some really cute girls on it. And I got... Oh, I need to rotate it. Stupid camera. I got some stickers from friends. I got some Bart merch. I got some cards from really cool people. I got a pin while I was traveling because I really love pins. I really love collecting pins. Oh, wait. It's still this vertical. There we go. I see we have a Jollibee fan. Fun fact, I've never had Jollibee before until I visited the Philippines. Was it May this year? When did I go to the Philippines? It was like early this year. I went to Jollibee for the first time there. It was pretty good. I really like the pies in particular, those mango pies. I want one right now so bad. I also got some merch of Erudite from Aegis Link. I got a fan. I got a shaker. I got some Phoebe merch down here. Oh my gosh, my Oshi. Oh, these were random too, so I got incredibly lucky. And I got my very first happy. If you've never seen a happy before, they're like kind of like a light like shirt you wear over top your shirt. It's really comfy. I got it for free because Ariam was giving them away for free. Gotta like for good luck, have fun. Thank you for rating. I'm glad you had fun with Deadlock. I hope you won. Mega Pie. I don't never had the other pie. I don't remember it being on the list. I'll have to ask Maki. Don't remember if I've ever gone. I had never gone to Jollibee until that moment. I think they're mainly on the West Coast, if I remember correctly. I don't remember all their locations. So if you're on the West Coast side, and don't dox yourself, but if you're on the West Coast, you're more likely to have eaten there, I think. Statistically speaking. And then I got some cards, but I did not find my cards. I could not find them. But I have the ripped banners of them. So that's where I'm at. Teehee. We also did some React Andean content, but I don't know if you guys want to see all that. Oh, you know what I can show you really quickly? For the people who just rated in, because I feel bad that you didn't see everything. Where is it? Windows. There you are. Let me show you. The VOD will be on YouTube if you want to see all of the things that we saw. But there's a couple highlights, I think. Where are you? They had a big concert, and they did this. There was a lot of Wotage going on. Supreme. VTuber fans, am I right? There'll be no others. And then, oh wait, I want the good panel. Where's the good clip of this? Here it is. Everyone was having a very Chinese time in their life at Offkai. Shit. I did not go, but I feel bad. Shit. Cinema. Chomp mentioned something. No, I did not find a video of the feet drinking. Fun fact, I thought the feet drinking was not real. I thought that was just something that someone made up because it was actually brought up during the copyright panel that I was at. I thought that was just like a meme, and then I found out it was actually real. Please don't drink feet juice. Please do not drink anything that has had people's feet in it. That's not safe. Please don't do that. And then we also had Blue Pikmin in the Offkai choir. Some really beautiful singers this year. And then, where is it? We saw that one. There's the other panel. Shisha. And then, of course, you can see you in the videos. Aww. Like I said, I didn't see myself in any of the videos or photos I saw. Even in like places where I was, like near the photos, I noticed that you can't see me in the photos, which I'm very proud of. I do also think it's funny. Yeah, don't drink liquid soaking in feet. Surely no one here drank that though. There's also ParkCon, which is really good. And then there's ribbon pulling, as usual. Offkai is a very serious business, everyone. If you've never been thinking of going to Offkai before, this is a good chance. If you live in the area, do not fly from the other side of the world for this if you don't want to. There are other options. But if you want to go to a convention for VTubers, Offkai is happening April next year. And you can do stuff like this. Any idea why they moved it to April? I did see some people complaining about it. We'll head back over here. The reason a lot of people were complaining about it is because it's so early. People feel like they don't have the time to recoup their finances for next year, which is a real problem, I think. The main issue is, like Chomp said, there's a lot of other stuff happening in San Jose during that time. So when we were there, there was Offkai happening at the San Jose Convention Center. But there was also a CrossFit thing, like a CrossFit con happening in the same building. So we were sharing the San Jose Convention building with CrossFit. And then across the street, there was also a music festival happening. So there's a lot of things happening during that time, plus Comic-Con. So it's kind of hard to have all that stuff happening at once. There has to be a lot of quick turnaround. So moving it to April means it's going to be less busy, and they'll have more space for the con, in theory. I don't know for sure, but it also means that people have more time to, like, well, not necessarily more time to, like, you know, get funds, but they have a set date of when it's going to happen so they can prepare in advance. Things like that. I don't know if I'll go, though. I'm going to be real honest. I did not like the flight. I was going to mention this at one point. The flight, to me, I have a ranking in my head of every flight carrier I've ever used, right? And like, the top of the top is Cathay Pacific, or Cathay Pacific. I don't know the exact name. I wrote it from the Philippines to Hong Kong back to the US. That's really, really nice flight. I think it's a Hong Kong-based airport or airplane system. Really, really, really nice. Would recommend 100 times over. And then at the very bottom, I have Air Canada. I hate Air Canada. There's a lot of personal things with that. Just not a fan of Air Canada. Also, the food sucks, but that's a whole other thing. I don't like Air Canada. And then there's all the other ones in between. The flight I took to Offkai, I'd put at the bottom. And it's not Air Canada bad, but it's getting there. I did not like it. I would not prefer to fly it again. Just connect through Hong Kong. Do I just fly to Hong Kong just to fly back to the US? I don't think that'd be a little rough. But I don't really want to use that flight system again. And I don't really want to go on those flights again, personally. And there's a lot of other places that I could theoretically go to that maybe would have some VTubers, like Moshi Expo, which I'm debating if I want to go. So if you're closer to St. Louis, Missouri, it'd be a lot easier to go to than, like, California. So if, like, you're East Coast, St. Louis would be a lot easier. So I think I want to see if I want to try it, but I've got a lot of life stuff that means it might be a little difficult to do. We'll see. I don't know yet. 6-7. It is American Air, but it's mostly because I have a card. Oh, wow, look at you. Look at me, the traveler without any credit card related to travel and no way to get points with travel companies. Isn't that very smart of me? But we'll see. I do want to do more con stuff. I think it'd be fun to work to, like, the long-term goal of a panel one day. I think I put that in my what's it called? My debut stream. I think that's one of the goals in my debut stream, but I don't remember entirely. I would like to maybe do a panel one day. I think that'd be fun. Just I wasn't so busy. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's problems. There's never a good time for everyone, unfortunately. I learned that as I grew up. It's tough. But we make do. Oh well. I think it's time for me to head out and hit the road, I fear. I've done a lot of yapping and blabbing and talking. But if you enjoyed your time here, I do have some things to say. My regularly returning program... Wow, never mind. Actually, you know what? Don't stay here. I can't speak. Okay, wait. Let me get some water. I'll be refreshed, and then I'll talk like a normal human being. Hello, this is Liar locking in. If you enjoyed your time here, I also stream every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Not every day. I already messed up the whole thing, but we're going to keep going. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream. Monday, we might be starting Resident Evil Requiem. I'm not 100% yet, so hold. Please hold. But it'll be my first time playing Resident Evil Requiem. If you enjoy me getting scared, or you enjoy women screaming, or you enjoy women fighting for their lives, you might enjoy Requiem. Wednesday, I don't know what we'll do yet. Friday, I don't know what we'll do yet. But I've got some videos that will be coming out, including my vlog. Yippee! That'll take a while to make and edit, but hopefully it'll be out before the end of the year. In addition, I've got a video that I asked Maki to work on while I was gone, and he sent me the video, and I haven't looked at it yet, but maybe it'll be done before middle of August. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh. So please look forward to that. I've worked on that for months now. I wanted it to be out in like May, and now it's almost August, so please like it when it comes out. I've also got some shorts that I was prepping too, so I hope you all enjoy that. And if you want to be kept up to date about when these things happen, I do have a Discord that you can join the adventuring party right there in the description. I'll also put it on the YouTube side, just in case you were interested in joining. Oh, that reminds me. I want to schedule us I want to schedule us touching tips again. I really want to get back to touching tips. We need to finish tip to tip. So if you want to watch tip to tip with me and the boys, you will be able to do that at some point, but we need to schedule it. So please remind me sometime this weekend. Someone remind me we need to schedule Okay. We need to schedule touching tips. So please help me with doing that, because I'm obviously out of my mind right now and I don't know how to speak. So I'm going to calmly say, let's touch tips sometime in August. I want to do that. I want to finish touching tips. Please help me do this by reminding me sometime this weekend. English is really good. Whew. Okay. Also, we're gonna play some more games in the future. I want to play, I want to play Mecha Chameleon again. So if you'd like games like that, let's do that. I'm so good at speaking, guys. It's time for me to go. We're gonna raid out. I don't know who we're raiding into yet, but I hope we'll have fun wherever we go. Remember to be nice and kind and courteous to whoever we meet on the way. YouTube, I think even we can go over to raid out. Let's see who we want to raid today. Except raiding is really difficult on YouTube and it scares me. If you showed up late to the VOD, by the way, and you wish to be a part of it, the VOD will always be available on my YouTube, which is on my card, which I shared earlier. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for joining in the raid. I feel like I was talking like a crazy person at the end. I promise I'm not normally like this. Let's see. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Ooh. I'm always so scared to raid people. I need to be not scared of raiding people. You know what? Oh, ooh! We're gonna raid Giardi. On YouTube, we're gonna raid Giardi, who I didn't get to meet at Offkai, but she was there. I think she's really cool and awesome. Please go be nice and kind to her. And then on the Twitch side, let's raid into... We could raid my sibling! Oh my gosh, I want to raid my sibling. We're raiding Bronsua, who shares a mama with me. And he is currently doing Guilty Gear stuff. I think he's watching a tournament right now. Let's see. Here's the raid message for that. If you're on Twitch, we're raiding into my sibling. If you're on YouTube, we will be raiding into JD, so remember to be nice and be kind. I will join you there shortly. Let's see. I think that's it. I'll see you guys on the road, okay? See you guys Monday, maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday. Who knows? Make sure to like and subscribe and follow. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. If you want a raid message on the YouTube side, here's this. Thank you for being part of this. Goodbye. Wah! If I don't immediately talk in the person that we're raiding into, just tell them I'll be there shortly. Awesome, bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. You can leave now. Bye. Bye. Bye.